Yesterday, there were some elections of local government, but we saw the brutality when the regime was trying to steal elections. In fact, in a viral video in Zimbabwe, we saw predictable papers being protected by them. In fact, this is what happened.
Chance ekibokisi Singula.
That is the video when they were electing in local governments. Every time that goes by, you clearly see that the elections are becoming a mockery. In that video, you clearly see that the army was trying to beat up someone who was blocking ballot staffing instead of arresting someone who was doing the same. And it was in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe had been penetrated by the opposition, and they were fighting hard for them to take it. So the purpose of this video, I've come to show you the brutality that is continuing in our election process, and the bad heart is going to create what means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagari. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to.
Kiri wano eno obululu bonna ebokisi bazimenye ziizo amaje badduse ndowooza olaba ekiri wano abamaje bajjidde mu mmotoka nga bbiri ne batujjako obululufu abalondesa ne bakolaki ne babutiikinga ne babusuula mu bokisi kabatuuze temutulabanga abatuuze kyebakoze nga bakolaki abo ebokisi nga bazaasa zonna bannange ekiri eno empungi abamaje bagize nga batikinga obululu babujja ku PO baffe ne babajjako ne babutiikinga ne babusuula mu bokisi era akalulu katukafudde all boxes zonna bazimenye bazaabiza sasigali kuvuga nze bannange laba ekiri eno ndowooza olaba.
So for me particularly, seeing a video in the polling station with even army officers within the polling station, I cry for my beloved country. Under our constitution, a policeman or a gun is not allowed to enter a polling station. But not once, not twice, you've seen army officers with guns inside a polling station. The reason is why the framers of the 1995 constitution banned that, because the gun is scary. You may want to control narrative using the gun. So they banned it on the polling station, but we continue using them when that is the utter disregard of the law. Okay? And all these things are normally done in the favor of the ruling government, which is unfortunate. Democracy means like let the best man win. We campaign and a person is voted for or is voted out. But for you to steal a presidential election and parliamentary and local government shows you how panic the regime is. And I keep on telling people and also give them some insight. When Ben Ali was overthrown, had won election by 97%. Okay, so the election didn't reflect the popular support. In 1996, this is not how Museveni did elections, because it was still popular. As time has gone by, it has become more brutal. using all machinations. You see, in fact, in another video, a polling agent was caught stuffing ballots for someone. In fact, here's the tape. That is the tape when a polling agent was caught. So you cannot tell me that even the employees of the Electoral Commission are working hand in hand with the criminals to stay election in favor of the NRM, and we think that we had an election. Those things must stop. Every time many of the civil wars and turmoil were brought because they didn't have a free and fair election. It was because of leadership. It's very rare for people to come out on the street to protest against maybe water. Okay, they can do, but I think water has never overthrown the government. But the governments have been overthrown because of civil liberties. If the NRM government does not come in terms that is unpopular, and it's time for transition, because we've been here, Uganda has ever been here without us. It is here with us and it's going to be here after us. No one is bigger than a country. So let nobody think he can go with a country because he wants to be in leadership. Those bad manners should stop. Of course, as my opinion, yours truly, Mr. Makindi, Kavya Sulaiman Magal. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.